teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Shifting around now. They'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Now the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. We're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looks to the left, pass caught. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Sims. We're able to get him down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Sims. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
I mean, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice game like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets them up first down at the 14. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Makes the grab on the move. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Trojans come to the line with first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, USC, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has that handoff. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, and now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And looking to throw now on first down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's caught. It's Graham. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Looking right. This one caught. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. Running back grabs it on the screen. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
He faced 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Can he get there on the ground? One down, but it's enough to get over on 3rd down and set him up 1st and goal at the 10.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man in the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. The pass rush closing in. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Now that is stepping up by this defense and coming up with a great play. Now 3rd and goal, you come up with a sack, backs against the wall, they get this sack, and now forcing them into a possible field goal, and that's a win for the defense.
So you're on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Off the play fake on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Now it's 2nd down here. And he'll set up to throw. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's not going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the coverage accuracy and gets the returner to the ground. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. Leading him off. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. Second down and 15. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or the possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Caught over the middle. It's Porter. Powering through the defender. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield with the left. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
And this time it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks right and lets it fly. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fires quickly to the left. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They're going to run it. Breaking free at midfield. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
You had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. Receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
The secondary backed up off the ball now. Quick throw, the catch is made. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He was perfect on his first attempt, but this is tougher from 49 yards away. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. The lead stays at 3 after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to start the second half. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Play action here on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Webb. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
To throw, it's St. Clair. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this third down. We'll see what happens with the decision on fourth down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The opening play of the drive will begin from the 33. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Fresh center downs for the offense after that first down completion. Movement at the second level of the defense now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. First down and more. He's still running. And they moves the ball across midfield, and he set up with a first down at the 41. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Matthews. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Getting set. There's second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Third down, out of the shotgun. On the move now. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. The game is now tied.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Bringing it out. It's Ross. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Finds his man. It's Webb. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here's the second down play. Ball handed to the running back. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. They try to sneak it for the first. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about that defensive front and the linebackers collapsing down on the football? You would think that the quarterback sneak is a safe call, an easy call to get the yards that you need, but not with that push by that defensive line.
He bought some time, now lets it go. Grab by the receiver. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game. Who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The defense with more pre-snap movement. And someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete in the very back of the end zone. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring out a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Using his legs here. Shows off the stiff arm on the way to a solid game.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Trying to find room. It's Webb. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. Down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's looking deep here. Catch made inside the 10. Touchdown, Southern Cal. He couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's St. Clair. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it again. The pass is off target and hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Fighting off the defender. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving.
What a job by this quarterback here on fourth down. Had to survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick throw to the left, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. on the run game here late. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. The offense played keep away to secure the victory. Grab behind the line. It's Jordan. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, the receiver does all the work here, man. That is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Here comes the handoff. Has the first down and more. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the